Good evening, folks. I've been sitting around here about the last week, so to speak, going to work, coming home, listening to advertisements. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to kind of give you some ideas on advertisements. I'm going to talk to you about Insight Cable. All right? I think if people was to really start think about how Insight's doing, that now they're going to be Time Warner, how they are doing the customers when you really come down to it, they're doing a little form of discrimination. By that I mean the same channels that I've got that I'm paying well over almost $200 for. Right now, there's a certain section of customers that can get that same package that gives you the cable, the internet, the phone service for just $65. Now, if I call them and say, hey, look, I want that package at $65, they're going to tell me, nope, can't have it. You got to be a new customer. Well, I always thought that if you was a loyal customer, that you'd have better benefits than somebody just coming on the system. So, I like to see everybody kind of maybe call Insight or Time Warner, whoever they want to be this month, and maybe complain about that. Because, you know, that's like I've got a candy bar that I bought for a nickel, but I'm going to sell it to somebody else for 25 cents. And I've got that same candy bar for somebody else that I'm going to sell to the same candy bar for 25 cents, but it's the same candy bar. And what's the difference in all the services for $65 for one person and $200 for another person? I don't care if I get it for a year and after that goes up. But you know what? AT&T looks awful good. I'll be glad when they come to my area. Dish looks good, but I don't like the idea you got to sign that contract and it's hard to get out of. So the only thing that Insight has over anybody else right now, or Time Warner, whoever you want to call them, is the idea that there's no contract. But there may not be a contract, but there's a big money difference. Looks to me like somebody's getting a shaft. What do you think? Not only would I like for you to comment on this, if you could, but I'd also like to call the mayor, since they're trying to get this franchise. They just got the franchise settled. Main reason because the budget was $12 billion or $12 million in the debt. Now they're only $7 million. But I think it's time that people stood up to Insight and said, you know what? Enough of this raising the damn cable when you want to and do whatever you want to with it. It's time you took care of your loyal customers that have been with you and give them a damn break. So, why don't you say, call your mayor, call your city officials, call your local officials, and tell them, look, we're fed up with this. It's time that you all took care of us and quit doing the price play game, because that's exactly what it is. So, folks, let's get on the bandwagon. Do it to it. All right? Now is the time to make a change. Goodbye. See you later.